there it is, baby. The mother of all treasures awaits at the end of this road. We have worked very hard for it, and we've gotten all 4 keys to unlock it. So we'll take a closer look in this part. Right after Wario stops yawning. Hey, paisanos! This is StreamGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play WarioWorld! So in the last part, we took out Captain Skull, the final major boss, and we got the 4th and final key to the giant treasure chest in the courtyard. So as you can see, it's glowing over there. So that means we can finally open the biggest treasure chest of all. And one little thing I'd like to point out right before we go is just the backgrounds about how it transitions, you know, from over here it looks like a dusk, and from here it's obviously nighttime. You can actually, if you look closely, it's the, you can actually see the seams of the backdrop, where it starts, where it ends. And from over here you got the aurora, obviously for the snowy mountains. And over here is just sunshine for the pyramids. Well, sort of. They didn't want the sun to be directly overhead. That's not important. Okay, just me gushing about the details. I have better things to do. Alright, here we are. Let us see what's inside. Open up that chest. Ah, there you are. We meet again. Alright. Whoa, okay. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket here. Okay, so the treasure courtyard has been demolished. Completely destroyed, and all that remains is a circular platform amongst an endless abyss of darkness. That's right, the final boss is the Black Jewel. The very thing that has caused Wario so much trouble, but it was his upbringing since he was the one who found the jewel in the first place. Okay, so the gimmick here is to avoid his beams. Supercharge will do just fine. And just get those Spritelings to charge into him. And just rinse and repeat, basically. Yeah, surprisingly he doesn't hang on to the tentacles. He just goes for the head. Okay, so yeah. Ah! So yeah, apparently he's taken all the Spritelings prisoners one last time. Ah! Okay, so yeah. Alright, crush it! Now, disappointingly, the Japan's version of this game actually has him like this for the first 4 rounds, and for the final 4 rounds, he's actually more hand-to-hand. He just kind of dukes it out with Wario, just brawl style, but in this one, he's just kind of stays there as an ominous presence. Which is a big disappointment. But anyway. So yeah, I like to think that this guy was kind of the inspiration for Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. And this is basically Weird Mageddon all over it. Before it was Weird Mageddon. I was about to say all over again, but this game came out way before Gravity Falls, so. Alright, another check ya into the abyss. So yeah, in the first, so by this time, if this were the Japanese version, you would actually be, the jewel would actually be trying to, like, directly headbutt you or something. I even heard that it even had an unused Earth attack. Not sure what the issue behind that was. Maybe it was just kind of like the American version couldn't process the Earth particles adequately or something. Whatever the reason is, it's still a pretty cool final boss. Just a menacing one-eyed demon, just causing everything to go, just causing great chaos for everyone. There's even a rainbow and a black hole in the sky. Just sending real mixed messages there. Yeah, it's just that perfectly kind of describes this game, honestly. Just bright and colorful, yet super dark and ominous, like a black hole. And the contrasting is just beautifully done. Alright. Last one. Okay, you can actually let go early with the B button, so it's kind of a... So yeah, if you don't want to waste any more time than you have to, just... It really is disappointing how he just doesn't, you know, he just sticks with those attacks. Well, I mean, he's got a shockwave attack where he uses, oddly enough, the colors of each of the treasures that Wario found in each of the 8 worlds. It was like red, yellow, chartreuse, green, blue, dark blue, purple, and pink, so yeah.
Alright, One Eye. Time for your daily laundry spin.
And that leaves 1. It's almost down. So yeah, 40 Spritelings. All trapped in crystal. Okay, so yeah, they come to help Wario. Looks like he's helped them on his journey. Reluctantly, of course. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't just... I'm pretty sure somewhere he's just kind of despises these things, but they promise him to reward him if he does them a favor, so... Ah! So yeah, red, yellow, chartreuse, green, light blue, dark blue, purple, and pink. Those are the colors of the treasures. Alright! You're out! Well, almost. Alright, the coup de grace! He's done! And that's icing on the cake. Charles Martinet doing Wario's triumphant. I win! I win! I gotta admit, that is just pure icing on the cake. And all those little Smurf knockoffs just come together to celebrate.
You did it! You defeated all the evil monsters! Everything will be alright now! Wario, we're saved! Thank you! The evil black jewel has been smashed to powder! The monsters won't come back now, but even if they do, I think we can handle them. As a reward, we're going to rebuild your ruined castle. We Spritelings aren't that strong, so without a lot of us, I doubt we can rebuild your castle right, but we'll do our best with what we have. Here goes!
Alright, group dance time! Okay, so just a cute little rain dance of some kind. Magical... Not rain dance, just a magical dance. Alright. Alright, what does Wario get? A beautiful ornate castle, no doubt. And that was WarioWorld. Very short but sweet game, honestly, just memorable, obviously. It's short, but Nintendo really made this short game memorable and just how freaky it can get. I really love how it just breaks away from the typical Mario formula and just kind of just lets Wario just kind of have his own 3D adventure. It's not a big one, but hey, I mean, look at that. A T-Rex in a bikini. I mean, what other game has that? Only WarioWorld. That's what. And the mean MC. Just like the... Wow. Just like a Mask ripoff or something. It's just... Yeah, super freaky, super trippy, and yeah, I admit that most of the parts of this Let's Play were pretty lengthy, but I just wanted to get each and every treasure to the best of my abilities. I probably could have split some parts into two-parters, but I'm kind of on a schedule here to start Billy Hatcher next, and that's a huge game, so... Alright, so yeah, even the credits were kind of short. Okay, so all rights, including the copyrights of game, scenario, music, and program reserved by you-know-what. Alright, so yeah, I'd give this game an 8 out of 10. It's by no means terrible, but I really wish it was longer. Treasure video games. And even the credits music just sounds trippy. It's just like some guy panting like a dog with just this wind-up toy. Wow! Look at that! Gorgeous! Treasure and gold!
That's it! That's the stuff! Now that's the kind of place a guy like me deserves!
Indeed! Look at all that! My eyes! They burning! My eyes! But in a good way. It's so beautiful. It's just... Look at all that. So yes, that was the best WarioWorld ending. But... what about the other endings? So you see, this game kind of works the same way as Luigi's Mansion. The ending with Luigi's Mansion. The kind of ending you get just depends on the type, how many Spritelings you saved rather than the amount of money you collect. So for example, if you just, the ending of what Wario's Castle Rebuilt is a result of how many Spritelings you saved, and that was the very best ending because you obviously saved all 40 Spritelings. Jeez, only 40 members of their species remaining? That's kind of sad. Okay, so yeah. And the worst ending is if you'd only saved the first one and no one else. But, I think I'll save, like, a progression of each ending for separate parts. But, for right now, for the next part, we're gonna focus on these beautiful WarioWare cards that you collected by collecting each and every treasure from each and every area. So yeah, give him a good whack. So yeah, you need to link up your Game Boy Advance and yeah. So I've got a I got a Game Boy Advance cable, and I've got a trusty Game Boy Advance SP on my side. And now the tricky part is finding a way to install them into another TV and record that on a separate laptop, separate from this one. It sounds pretty convoluted, needlessly, but it'll be worth it in the next part, trust me. I just need to do a little bit of testing and see how it works. But fingers crossed that I can actually pull it off, and you'll actually get to see me play a little bit of WarioWare micro games in the next part. So I'll just show you what those cards have in store. Okay, so Wario's main adventure, his quest to save, to just get his stuff back, and just all his statues and all his fame and glory, and just all the wealth in the world, his and his alone. So yeah, it's not a happy-go-lucky hero ending, it's just some rich dude getting exactly what he wants. That's kind of counterproductive, but whatever. This game is just about greed and greed alone, so... yeah, boring Wario once again, so... alrighty. So we'll take a look-see at these cards and introduce you to some Game Boy Advance footage in the next part, hopefully. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on WarioWorld, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. I really like how they just have the classical characters from WarioWare on these cards. Honestly, I haven't played a lot of WarioWare games myself. I mean, I know these characters. I've got Wario, obviously, Jimmy T, 9volt, Mona, etc., etc. So yeah, I'm aware of the characters, just not of the games in which they originated. Okay, just for the heck of it, I just want to show you what happens when you get a game over and you can't afford to pay bail. So I reset the game from the beginning, so... yeah, you have these Megans here just roaring at me, just... and that even big one is just like, yeah, put up your dose, put up your dose. Just jabbing right there. Okay, so I'll just let him have it.
Want a piece of me? You can have it.
Okay, so just let him whack me to death. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that's game over in the very first set of levels. And it's only 100 coins bail. So I'll let him kill me again, just so you can see what happens when you die, when you can't afford to bail yourself out. Let him karate chop me to death. Tiger style. Alright. Wario's out. And he can't afford to pay the price this time. Okay, you must have 100 coins in order to continue, blah blah blah. Returning to the courtyard. So you can either choose to return to the courtyard or not. And he just laughs triumphantly like nothing happened. See, I love the little animation with him just jabbing there, just priming his punches. Okay, so just being brawled by dinosaurs in the meadow. And he's... Yep. And he's out once again. A little mini dinosaur got in the way there. Okay, so this is what happens when you don't choose to return to the courtyard. Returning to the title screen. Okay, so just return to the title screen. So yeah, I just wanted to basically show you what happens when you get a game over for real and you can't afford to pay the bail. Okay, so here's a cool little Easter egg that happens in the pause screen. You know how Wario always goes in the background, yeah, 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 yeah. Like so. Well, if you actually leave it on the pause screen long enough, he'll actually say sorry after exactly 50 minutes if you keep it on the pause screen. And I've kept this pause screen running for about 50 minutes now, so he should be saying sorry any minute now. But before he does, I just want to go through all of this, all the collectibles on a journey. We've been through it all. Okay, he should be saying it's any minute now. Any minute now.
Well, we're waiting.
So yeah, look at that huge treasure box key. There he goes. So once he says that, he'll stop doing that taunting for the remainder of however long you keep it on the pause screen. So yeah, that's a little cool Easter egg for the pause screen. And if you just basically go back to the screen, he'll start doing it all over again. So yeah, old habits die hard, don't they? Yeah, I've also noticed that Captain Skull's key kind of has a tarnished spot on the bottom. I honestly never noticed that before.